Greetings and welcome once again to this, your midweek recharge. This is Pastor Jay here with you, and we've been focusing on small prayers, big blessings, right? This has been really a blessing of a time together. I love the verse and this has been kind of our key verse for these little recharges, and it is pray without ceasing, right? And I love the idea of praying without ceasing. It's just continuing a time with God at all times. You know, something goes wrong, you got an open-ended conversation with God. You can just basically pray without ceasing means that you just continually talk to God all the time. And let's be honest, really, when you get right down to it, you should do that because, let's face it, he's there all the time. The Bible literally says he would never leave you nor forsake you. So he's walking with you all the time. If you go to work, if you go to school, as the case may be, if you, are doing yard work, whatever the case may be, God is with you all the time. So spend time just speaking to him, talking to him, saying, Lord, this is what's going on in my life. God wants to hear what's going on with you. He's interested. A lot of people are not interested in what's going on in your life, let's be honest. But God is. And so tell him the good things that are going on. Tell him also the bad things that are going on. You know, so often what we do is we want to focus on the bad. You know, Lord, this is what's going on and what's destroying me and what's discouraging me. But we don't tell him what's been going on that's good. And he wants to hear those as well. So share that with him as well. If you do enjoy these type of things, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe to this channel, and be sure to share it with someone else. All right, today we're talking small prayers, big blessings. All right, this one is very, very simplistic, but it is really, really good. Okay? Simply this. Help me do what pleases you today. Wow. Okay. So, this is going to be a little tough, but let's be honest here. This is true. So often what we want to do, we only want to do what pleases us. That's the human side of human nature. Human nature is to make sure that we're taken care of, that our thoughts, our plans, our desires are all taken care of first. And God is saying, what about me? See, the idea is that we should have a mindset, God, what do you want? What do you prefer? What would you like me to do today? What pleases you? You know, our thoughts, the thoughts of our heart, our minds, the words we speak, the actions we do, these are all ways to please God. God is not pleased when we, say that harsh word to somebody. Maybe someone has maybe irritated us and we lash out. God does not get glory with that. Maybe someone, this is good. Maybe someone cut you off in traffic and you want to get mean and you want to holler and yell. God doesn't get, praise from that. There's just all kinds of different ways. And what God is saying, he's saying, let me get praise. Let me bless me, please me with your daily walk. And so that's what we have to do sometimes. We got to make sure that what we say every single day, the actions we do every single day, it points to Jesus. Why? Because we are representatives of God. At least we should be. We should be representatives of God. People, when they see us, when they talk to us, when they, see our actions, they should say, wow, there's something different about that person than the normal person. And what is that difference? The difference is Jesus. We should be representatives of him. And so the idea is, Lord, let you be pleased with what I do in my life. Let you be pleased with what I do and the way I speak and the way I talk and the way I act. Let every action that we do be representing God. That's a great blessing. And when we can do that, when we can make that our lifestyle, of that, everything that we do, everything that we say, every action that we do points to Jesus, wow. Then you know what? Not only are we representatives of Jesus, but we're going to be a blessing not only to others and to our communities, but we're going to be a blessing also. We will find that blessing. We will be blessed because you're going to make somebody smile. And sometimes that is one of the coolest things in the world, when with a simple, nice comment to somebody, or a kind word, or a kind action can make someone go, wow, that's a blessing. And you can make that person smile, wow, then that blesses you as well. All right, so that's your recharge for this week. And, do that for someone. If you enjoy these little Bible studies, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and be sure to, share this with someone else. And until we're with you next time, this is Jason reminding you, Pastor Jay, if you will, reminding you to walk with the Lord every single day and be a representative of Him. We'll see you next week. Bye.